high expectations for every one of them. Because what I see a lot of times is we meet somebody where they are and then we say, but they have a deficit, so I'm going to lower the expectations. Instead of saying every student is going to learn here and we're going to work to get there, and I'm going to get better at my craft to get more students to that area. It's really, really important to change that mindset. We see constantly students who are marginalized in the classroom because of the instruction. They're deemed not as, and you can fill in the blank, not as smart, not as quick, not as talented, whatever it may be. It's really important to say you are anything you choose to be, and I will work with you, but more importantly, I will grow myself to be better at coaching you, student.
Does anyone have a quick question for Ms. Braswell? She's about to hop off. She's on a panel for ACTE. If not, Cylynn.
Hopefully it's been worth your time.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ms. Harris.
Hopefully this has been worth your time. So we're here to serve. Like I said, there's a lot of reading and a lot of things you got to put together to make this happen. This is really probably a, several day training if you really wanted to get into the meat of it. I advise starting at least with the actual gym night coaching. Go watch that. It's really good. Grab a book, watch what's happening, see how to have the conversations, and then you yourself self-reflect and think, maybe I can find one person on the staff that I work with that can be a thought partner, and maybe we can find one person that's willing to let us coach. Start small.
Ms. Braswell, thank you a lot. If everyone else would hang on just a second, I have some housekeeping and some information to share for you. But Cylynn, thanks a lot. And I know you have to go, and go knock them dead in ACTE.
Thanks, will do. Bye, guys.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. And of course, we're recording this, and I want to show you just a few items. Oh, I think let me find the right screen to share. Well, I apologize. I had it all set up just a second ago, but let me go ahead and tell you about, if you will go to in the screen, in the chat box, I posted a couple of different times the website where all of these documents can be found now. And let me see if I can repost that right now. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste. And so if you'll look in the chat box, you can see that website. It's a website that CTET has created just for you guys. And so if you'll go to there, and that website takes you directly to session 2, but all of the sessions will be on there. All of the materials that Cylynn just showed you and the video of this recording will be in that website. The material should be already there, but the video may be there in a day or two because it has to be rendered. And Robin has, she lives out kind of in the boonies, so she's got to drive to town to render the video sometime to get on good internet. So anyway, does anyone have any questions? Our next month, I'm planning to do Texas Administrative Code and the PEIMS data standards. So I thought we would get in, we do some hard technical stuff one month, and then do maybe some more abstract important information like instructional coaching the month. What else does anyone have? Anyone have anything to share? This is networking time too. Christine Clemson asked it, the recording for session 1 is already on the internet. And when you get to that technical assistance page, if you'll just go back one back button, you'll see that that session 1 video. Good question. Anyone else? It's sure great seeing everyone. And at midwinter, if it's possible, we're going to have some type of get together for this cohort, and possibly a pre-con session. And I do believe that instructional coaching would be a great pre-conference session for all of us to go to, and we could get in there, and it's a day's worth. I mean, literally 3 days. She was not exaggerating, but I think a good day of coaching strategies and instructional coaching would be a good pre-conference. Anyone else have any comments? Yes, thank you, Rick. If you go to that website, you'll go on there, and the technical assistance or the resources from the Career Tech, there will be a link to mid-level cohort. And we're probably going to change the name of it on that website to call it Next Generation CTE Administrators. So it's kind of like vocational, career technology, or career tech. If you're mid-level CTE Administrator cohort or Next Generation, it's the same thing. Well, thank you to everyone being here. And I'm going to stop recording the meeting at this time, but I'll hang around here a couple of more minutes in case anyone has any questions. But we'll send you out an email for the next meeting, and I'm going to stop recording, and we appreciate everyone.